Welcome back, everyone, for the next and probably last part of Library of Ruina. After all, Roland already said Angela is really close of achieving her final form, her human form. The book is almost complete. Now all that's left is for us to defeat Roland himself, once and for all. Which is kind of tragic, because I really liked that guy. He was growing on me. He was literally growing on me. We had so many hours of deck testing around here. It was incredible. Sure, I can't really do that anymore, seeing how he's stuck with the black sign and stuff, but still, I don't like to see him go like this. I really don't. But before we start the fight, if this is really the grand final, I want to be prepared for this. After all, you saw how destructive Roland was towards Agalia. He didn't even care about his gimmick. I think the game was expecting me to use Furioso near the end of it, seeing how he literally only had like 25 HP left. That is, I think, around the numbers that you need in order to kill with Furioso. And yeah, he was still able to win even without it, so that just shows how strong Roland is, right? And if you see all of those numbers, 8, 12, 15, 8, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 9, 11s across the board, and 24. Yeah, I have to prepare a little for that. They gave me 3 floors, right? They gave me 3 floors, and I might actually need all of them. Maybe. Not entirely sure. So, for the last time, we are going to build some decks. So please, give me a second in order to prepare accordingly. I need to prepare 3 teams. Yeah, I think that should work. Yeah, that should totally work. Okay, I think I'm ready. So first and foremost, Tiveret is still with the Puppeteer. After all, why would I change the Puppeteer? The Puppeteer so far was one of the best decks that I have around here. Mint changed over to Agalia's page. I'm not entirely sure how helpful Resonance is going to be, seeing how it was literally useless during the fight against Roland, but maybe, just maybe, Mint is able to activate that stuff? Maybe? Not entirely sure. If it doesn't work out, we also have Bremen in the backhand, which inflicts feeble, paralysis, stagger damage, or just recovers his stagger himself. Yeah, I always need a backup plan on new decks, right? Also, I gave him lock potential in order to increase his chances of winning, easygoing breath in order to lower the cost, Yun Hunch. I mean, I only have like 1 avoid dice. But I literally only had like 1 point left. I have no idea what else I was supposed to put in there, so yeah, we're just going to stick with Jun's Hunt for now. Then Haru. Haru has become a lean. After all, everyone needs a smoker around here, and I think with ever spinning gear, vapor, and the masterful smoker abilities, she should be able to apply all the smokes that we could possibly need. Right. I also gave her the puppet strings. It seems like I'm able to give my allies some kind of buffs, 1 strength, endurance at the start of the scene. HP won't go below 1. I think, yeah, with this, Haru is able to protect the others. With puppet strings. Now I just need to figure out how puppet strings works, but it seems like I get a special combat page that I can give to another ally. We will see, right? We will see. At the very least, I'm going to buff them with my Haru. And with 4 Triagram and Sooty Track, I'm able to do even more damage with ever spinning gear. So yeah, I was going to have a lot of fun today. Now Bonbon, well, Bonbon pretty much stayed the same. I changed a couple of cards over here in order to make sure that she has all the decks, card draws, and light recoveries that you could possibly need. Now, technically speaking, she's probably still going to lag behind with the card draw and stuff, but we will see, right? We will see. At the very least, she still has Unrelenting, Swordman of the Homeland in order to boost up any type of slash attacks. And in order to ensure that everything is fine with Bonbon, I gave her Guts, so that she is able to recover all of her HP. And Grit, in order to lower her damage. Alright, well, not her damage, the damage incoming towards her. After all, with Relentless, Unrelentless, and Guts, she's going to be very, very tanky. But not as tanky as Kana, because Kana has become Philip himself. She's going to inflict everyone with a lot of burn. The burn itself is going to buff her up. Volition is going to boost up all of her tech dices. Overheat is going to boost it even further. Commander is going to buff everyone else. After all, I gave her the Nikolai page. Finishing Touch is going to increase the damage on everyone else as well. And just for the heck of it, in order to ensure that we always have enough light, Triple L, double energy charge. Kana's also going to have a lot of fun today. I'm just saying, I'm not even sure if I actually need all of those guys, seeing how overpowered Difference Floor already is. But we'll see, right? We will see. As the second or third floor, I've decided to pick up Hot, seeing how she was one of our most reliable crews over here. Final Stroke, because we really love the discard decks. Lapus has changed the decks with Tyros, since I really wanted to have the Carlos page in her group, seeing how there is the boss order staff that gives random protection to 2 allies, threefold tenacity, every third offensive die gains boss 1 power. With the fourth scene, all offensive dice is gained 1 power instead. So yeah, he's just going to get stronger and stronger. Refraction in order to deal even more damage, empowered first shot in order to do even more damage. Yeah, Lapis is pretty much all about the damage right now. Not like Butter, who has changed from being a sole attacker to Nora 2.0. Oh yes, I have combined the power of Butter's key page with Nora's key page. Just because I think toughness is a buff, which gives a lot of protection to my Butter. Now, if I were to use Hana for All in combination with toughness, I should be able to give that buff to another person, right? So that I have 2 super tanky guys in my crew, right? Maybe. Not entirely sure. Would love to see it, but we have to wait for that, huh? In case she needs extra help, I gave her Calmness that has a 25% chance to boost the next die by 3. Seems kind of strong. But I'm not entirely sure if I'm ever going to trigger it, seeing how it is literally 25%. But we will see. Respiration for the light recovery. Singular Strike, since, yeah, that's just simply Nora's page. I just wanted to boost up Singular Point and Violent Blade for as much as possible. As well as Aguri Kick, right? Everyone loves Aguri Kick. I think Cinnamon is pretty much the same as before. Yeah, Bada, super defensive. And Hex is still Bayat. Didn't really change that much over here. Now on Yeset's floor, as you can see, I changed a couple of pages around here in order to ensure that he has more light recovery. After all, in the last couple of battles with Yeset, he always lagged behind with light recovery. So in that regard, Equal Exchange, restore 1 light. Bottom Deal, lets him draw another page. Concussion, Lion's Fist, Puppet Skeleton was going to boost up everything by a lot. So yeah, I don't think we're going to have any light problems for a while. Right? Hopefully. Technically speaking, I would have loved to give him the Hanafuna page instead, but I can't really do that because I need it for the Kia. Right? The guy who literally doesn't have any type of light recovery relies on the Hanafuna buff for pretty much everything. But hey, at the very least he usually never dies, right? Yeah, he usually never dies, thanks to Final Stroke and the, where is it? The best choice. I really love the discard decks around here. I just love them. Now Honey, as you can see, she took over Shivero's deck with the Unstable Children page. Seeing how well it was, rather how well the deck was able to perform against Philip, I'm just going to assume that it's going to do the same in the upcoming fight as well. I mean, it has pure power, No idea if they're actually able to get through all of Roland's pages, but we will see, right? We will see. Nevertheless, Honey is just a force to be reckoned with. At this point, she's just a force to be reckoned with. And Cedric, well, I kind of moved over Alan's page over here, seeing how the Cataflora isn't really able to fight at all. And we do need somebody around here that is able to master the power of the Freischütze, right? And Ellen, with Stiletto, Mercy, and with the Great Mio is going to do a lot of damage the second she starts getting all of the haste buffs around here, right? It's going to be great. It's going to be really great. No idea how fast she's going to be at the end of it, seeing how we don't really have... But then again, which... Oh, I don't even have... Do I have haste? No! I don't have haste. Oh, then I'm just going to hope for a lucky roll. I mean, we do have a... Rapid Acclimation. That's going to give her free haste. Up to 3. I just need to play a bit risky with her. But we will see, right? We will see. I'm sure it's going to work out somehow. Not even sure if I had anything that would give me speech. No. At the very least I don't see anything. I mean, I could certainly use overspeech. But that's Bash. I can't really use Bash on her, right? Yeah, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. After all, yes, it is my third deck, so they have to get through Tivorit and Hot first before anyone's even getting close to my Yesod. And Mary, well, Mary stayed pretty much the same. Yeah, I was really happy with the Mary deck, so I don't really saw a need to change anything on her. Now then, with all the preparations, we have 3 decks ready. Let us see, Roland. Still a bit unsettling how everything is turning black. But oh well. It is the Black Silence after all. And this cutscene we were already able to see in the last part, right? It was no coincidence that you came to the library. Yeah. That is something that we already saw in the last part. Okay. Now then, Tivorit, are you ready to literally box Roland into the guts? Because that's certainly going to be a bit difficult. He really has all of those pages. Oh, I hate this one. I'm already going to say it. I'm gonna hate this one. At the very least, it doesn't have that many counter dices, right? We have to see it positively. Okay. 400 HP? Could certainly be worse. Only a bash endurance. Okay, that's good to know. Shimmering like usual. Perception blocking mask. A speed dive with the lowest speed becomes untouchable. Untouchable? Okay. Retaliate. Gain 2 dices /4H at combat page. So he gets 2 counter dices right from the start. The Clench Crutch recovers 5 stagger resistance on hit. Loses 8 stagger resistance on clash lose. So if you want to stagger him, it's preferred to go for the clashes instead. The Black Silence. All dice on the page selected in the third speed dice slot gain 2 power. Speed, of course, he comes with speed. Extra motion point as well, but you don't really need the emotion levels. A fighter that never retreats. When the emotion level rises, gain 1 strength and endurance. Oh, okay, I have to beat him fast. It's just going to get stronger and stronger. Okay, and the cards are pretty much the same, right? Yeah. They are pretty much all the same. Okay, that's gonna be a tough one. This is certainly going to be a tough one, but at the very least it didn't keep the passives that I gave him, right? Imagine if he had Elaine's passives and recover constantly. Could you imagine that? Wait, he has text. Okay, first and foremost, our conversation. We try as much as possible, even if he comes back to himself somehow. Will this all be resolved? Well, we've been through this once. But many things will be different from that time. Whatever's the case, get your heads in the game. You're not going to loiter around idly, are you? Of course not. We're going to take this very serious. But that's still better than suffocating under these emotions that couldn't be let out, isn't it? Over here. I just want to be able to breathe for a second. You got your cause to fight for. Don't hold back. Few things could be more agonizing and detestable than finding a common ground between each other's goal. We're so detestable by it? Angela, your pain and loss will be much greater than mine. But she already has so much pain, Roland. Alright, let's get started. Not yet, Roland. I still need to read a couple more lines. I could put up with it all just because, or rather just for this moment. I've come this far so that I can make her suffer the same. No, to bring her even more pain than what I have suffered. I don't exactly believe there's happiness waiting for me at the end of this. After all, revenge is just a circle. It never ends. There's only an empty regret. I'd get nothing out of it. But that's still better than suffocating under these emotions that couldn't be without, isn't it? Okay, with this, I think I have all the lines. Wait a second, we have all the lines. The music sounds like, is that the final realization of Roland? It has to be. That was the only one that we were missing. Oh, but he's not, he hasn't been transformed into an abno. But the music. And the text. It has to be. It has to be. Okay. Well then. I need to turn that back on. Let's not forget about that. That is very important. And it seems like it's kind of fast. 75532. So that is what you mean with untouchable. That means I can just tank it. Or rather, I have to tank it. That's not so good. Okay, how do I start this? So, okay, everything has been redirected. Alright, I still have the puppet string. Single use, on play, target ally, give puppet string. I can only have one puppet string? Uh-huh. Well, if that is the case, probably going to give that to my Tiveret then. Yeah, probably. That one has to be changed. I want this one to be Stern in Defense, and this is Inhale Smoke, and that should do the trick, right? Rent. Yeah. Okay. Okay, everything is good now. Everything is good, and the puppet string is making sure that Tiveret is not able to die. And she gains extra strength and endurance. Very appreciated. Okay, the binding chains weren't really able to work that well as I hoped, but it's fine. Bowman was able to break through it. Okay. Okay, he's kind of strong, but at the very least we have some burn around here. And next round he's going to have 10 bleed. Unlock on is active. 11 burn. Could I perhaps get some smoke on him? I would really love to have some smoke on him. And at the very least we have the mark already on, so that's good. Ugh, the 14! The 1424. So, this is a bit unfortunate, but I don't really have another option. I have to try. I have to try, and I have to make sure that we're able to inflict more bleed on him. Okay, that didn't work, but I still got the bleed in the next round. Okay, that was to be expected. He only gets 1 strength in the next scene. Okay, good hit. Shoot. I am going to get the strength in the next round also, that's good enough. First unlock. Okay, that is blocked. He no longer has any counter dices, that's really good. Finally we have some smoke around here. My counter dice is doing wonders as well. Love to see it. Come on, come on. It's good. Give me the extra damage on Tiburon, please. I need the extra damage on Tiburon. The recovery on overall would be very helpful, but I can't really risk it that much. He has 3 strength? I thought I got rid of that! Wait, oh wait. Emotion level, right? Emotion level, I should forget that. But he's getting really close to being staggered, so that's good. Maybe I can completely ignore his stuff. Except of this one, I have to do something about this one. It's gonna do a lot of damage if I am not able to stagger him this turn, but we will see, we will see. Don't really want to use my energy conversion if I don't have enough charges though, so Kana, you're just going to sit one out. Okay, okay, okay. Good job. Actually speaking, there's a high chance she's going to die. Oh yeah. Okay, I kind of waste all of those pages. Or am I just going to get them back? Okay, that was no conversation. I got scared for a second because my mouse cursor was at the bottom right corner again. What the hell is that? Wait. What is that? So it is an Abner fight. It has to be. He changed completely. He completely changed. How many people do you think are sacrificed for the convenience of him? Other, maybe? The city's prosperity is fueled by the lives of others, and its people stick their heads below the perpetrator and carry on. There's no other way to survive in this damn place. We all know that it's pointless to reflect on ourselves and think things over. Because you aren't able to change anything unless you have the power. You wouldn't want to care. You would want to turn a blind eye and forget everything. Because that's none of your business, right? That's none of your business. Because your life would be a bit more comfortable if you just closed your eyes and turn away. They give no ears to the pain of other people. Taking care of themselves is already hard enough. Is it really? I hate the city for forcing us to be like this. I'm horrified and disgusted at myself for partaking in this filthy business. Is that why you've changed to such a disgusting form? But that's that, and this is this! No, Roland! I can't just sit and watch as my happiness goes down the drain. I mean, I can totally understand that. My life is far from a clean one, but still. I hadn't done anything to earn, or rather to earn anyone's grudge. There? The past isn't all that different from now. Nothing ever changes. The same kind of tragedy happens time and time again. Everyone knows that it's wrong, but they can't stop it from repeating. How many people do you think are sacrificed for the convenience and happiness of others? Okay, it was others. Not him, it was others. Oh, Roland. I'm just going to say it. It was no grudge whatsoever that killed your wife, okay? That was an accident. She didn't want that to happen. Just that you know, she just wanted to get out of that place, right? And you have new types of abilities, of course. The hatching date. When a smolder byproduct is defeated, spawn one to replace with next seed and lose 50 HP. once per unit. No smolder byproduct will be spawned if the character has 300 or less HP. Smolder byproduct? I guess it's those things over there. Weirder of suffocating haze when attacking. If target has suffocating haze, deal 2 damage. When hit, if target has suffocating haze, take 2 less damage. And of course the shimmering as usual, so I guess I have to take care of the little guys in order to lower his HP, which is literally over 1,000. Yeah. And the little guys are smolder byproduct. Wield of suffocating haze when attacking. If target has suffocating haze, deal extra damage. When hit, if target has suffocating haze, take less damage. And at the very least, they don't really have that many passives, huh? Yeah, at the very least we have that. Swing. 4-8, 4-8, 3-7. That's not so bad. Tail swipe. 9-14. Good that that goes towards Bonbon. After all, it's a singular dice. Stabbing Tentacle. Inflict suffocating haze next scene. 4-7, 4-7. That's range. Oh, null. 5-8, 5-8. On Clash Win, destroy all of the opponent's dices. On Clash Lose, destroy all of the dices of this page. On hit, if its natural is free, recycle up to 4 times. Ah, so I really want to make sure to win the second die. On both occasions. On 3 occasions. Okay, 3 guys are using that. Do I want to take care of the little guys, or do I want to focus on Roland? That's the question, huh? Okay, let's see. Do I have a good answer for that? Really? Very least they are slow. So we have that. There's a high chance that I might be able to stagger them. Maybe. There's a decent chance that I'm just going to stagger them all. If I'm lucky enough to this. At the very least I'm going to keep my void dice, so that's going to be helpful. And Bonbon, well Bonbon's fine. Bonbon doesn't really have to worry about a thing. There you go, I already destroyed one of the dices. Another good hit, he's already down to 5. That guy's already... yeah, they're super weak. They're just flesh of lumps, huh? Yeah. Only lumps. And Mint has unlocked his blade, which means now he's going to become even more strong. Now I have to figure out what's going on with the vibration, because that's literally the first time I actually got vibration around here. Okay, another stagger. That's good. Stagger for the big guy. Great job. I think I want to have the recovery. Yeah, let's give the recovery to Tiverit, because he's going to attack the most around here, right? He has the highest speed, one of the highest speeds, and he has the bonus of Puppeteer. We're trying to inflict more of that purple, suffocating haze, let's see. So, I guess we're just going to ignore the little guys and just bash Roland's head in, huh? Now, with Vibration 4, this attack should become powerful, right? The speed is equal to the target's vibration. 4 speed, 4 vibration. Is that how it works, Mint? I have no idea. I'm going to pay extra attention to you and hope that it works like that. Because if it isn't, I'm super confused. Okay, the next bunch is staggered. That's good. 15, 10, 32. I don't see it. Mint, you're too small. That guy's too big. 42. Oh yes. Oh yes. I think it worked. I think it actually worked. That's good to know. That is very good to know. And he's already down to 50, for 500, I mean. Oh yes. Temperance, please. Bonbon needs that. Gold Rush? Yes, please. Everyone loves Gold Rush, right? every single one of us loves Gold Rush after all. Less individual. I don't know. I don't think I can redirect that. Yeah, it's just too fast. I don't want to destroy anything of that. But I have to. For the sake of pure power on Bonbon. Right? For the sake of absolute purest power on Bonbon, I have to do this. Kind of have to do this. Yeah. Yeah. I want it to go towards Kana. It's very important. That one has to go towards Kana. Which means I should be able to redirect it to Kana. Okay. Now, with double mass attack page, I should be able to stagger them before they even come to the idea of hurting my Kana. Right? Maybe. Not entirely sure. We will see. But first and foremost, somebody needs absolute power. Somebody needs absolute power first. I should have probably saved that for a slower speed dive. It's fine. She still gets free strength. Okay. You try to get around it, but there's no way in hell that you're strong enough to beat up my Kana. And once again, he has been staggered. Down to 300, 268, 220, 70. Oh god. Oh god. Oh yeah. He survived! He actually survived! How? How did you do that? Interesting. If resonance, draw 2 pages. Sure. At this point, it doesn't really matter. He's about to die either way. This is just a precaution in case he actually survives it. I was too fast. I wanted Kana to gain charges. Oh my god! I wanted Kana to gain charges. What? Angelica? Oh, and Roland. Interesting. Instead, my grace. Wait, this one. I can't help but love the pain which fills the void of solitude. Is it up there? No. Am I down? Because I couldn't look ahead, thanks to you. But now, the wonderful scenery we used to watch together lay behind me. In this instant, I look back again, my eyes fixated on the most painful yet beautiful moments. When we met you, probably. Those moments I can only view from afar, as I can't dare approach them. As I cleared the filth obscuring my view, it piled up on the path to the way forward. I don't think I can face the growing mountain in front of me squarely. You mean the mountain of corpses that we're about to create? If I try to confront it, I might be buried under mounds of resentment and suffering from others. Well, I'm not sad about it though. I don't think it's a shame that I can't move on. To leave you behind in the past and move forward alone would be my greatest pain. Up? Yeah, up. I only had one option then, to be able to gaze at paradise forever, because he's stuck in the past, right? I should move all which blocks that side. Yeah, I should move all which blocks that side out of the way. What I cannot do is own her heart. Instead, my graceful beloved stole my heart and left me with a lone hardship. I can't help but love the pain which fills the void of solitude. Because I could look ahead, thanks to you, So, the pain of remembering her was the only thing that gave him some comfort in that whole solitude thing, even though it hurts him so much. Roland. Okay. Whoa, what? No! You had weakness all over you, and now you're ineffective to everything? The heck? Okay, Roland. Shimmering, the usual stuff. Soulmate. When speed die slot +2. Huh? Wait. Speed die slot +2. Gain Soul Link for 3 scene. With a 2 scene interval. Where Soul Link is up, gain 3 additional speed dices if both Roland and Angelica staggered. Soul Link is delayed by 1 scene. Huh? Soul Link? Speed? So he gets extra speed dices and Soul Link for 3 scenes. I don't get it, but well. Request target. Request a target. When Soul Link is up, the first 3 speed dice targets a librarian with the lowest current HP. Oh no. First HP. Dark Mark. When without a Soul Link, prioritize targets with librarian who has the Dark Mark. With every dice gains 3 power against a marked target. So you're going to give me a mark once the Soul Link runs out. Dearly departed. When Angelica dies, enter a state of rampage and use a different set of Ooh. Are you going to turn into red again? Because I wouldn't like to see that. And then Angelica. Shimmering at the start of the scene is the same. Soulmate. Also gains both dices. 3 scenes. If both are delayed by 1 scene. Because the target is the same. Dark Mark seems to be the same. Dearly parting. When Roland dies, become grief-stricken and use a different set of combat page. Now let's be serious. Grief doesn't really sound so bad. Rampage sounds really bad. Maybe, just maybe, I should kill Roland first. Huh? Maybe. But he has more health. But I should probably still consider it, even though her stagger resistance is lower. What is the Soul Link? Stagger resistance does not go below 1. Can't stagger you. Let's see. Combo Seller Workshop. Combat start. If the target is the same character as Angelica, all offensive dice on this page are moved to her. Huh? Okay. So I have to be careful who selects who? Is that it? Combat start. If target is the same character Angelica, all of its dice are moved to hers. Feeble 4848. It's the same. It's the same combat stuff. 711. If target is the same as Angelica, or rather, if Angelica is the target, give 1 strength endurance. Else, give dark presence. Dark bond. I don't understand this, but I see. Dark bonds, dark presence. I certainly have to redirect that one. I don't want them to buff each other. Unstable bond. On clash win, get 1 haste. On clash lose. If opponent has ashen presence, lower Soul Link by 1. What is ashen presence now? Roland! Seller Workshop. Okay, draw 1 page. Bleed, stagger. Alice Workshop. Start a combat clash. Reduce power. So it's gonna reduce my power. Artillery logic. Range attacks. Oh wait, if I redirect that one with my mint, I think I can just avoid the damage in general. Yeah, the bluey! I can use the bluey against them. I can use the bluey against them. Ashen Bond. If target is Roland, give 1 strength, endurance. Else, Ashen... Ah! Dark Presence? Ashen Presence, which means Unstable Bond? Unstable Bond. If target has Dark Presence, lower Soul Link by 1. Okay, so I need to get that to my character and use that effect against them instead. But I also need to make sure that Roland, or rather the person who takes care of Angelica, is not targeting the same attacks as Roland, because that would okay. Okay, I think I get it, but it's a bit weird. And they all go for my Bonbon because they think Bonbon is weak, but they aren't seeing his unrelenting and guts. They don't see the unrelenting and guts part. And I would certainly hate it to be slower. But then again, they're probably going to target me either way, so yeah, it's gonna be fine. Bonbon's fine. Okay, first and foremost, vibration for everyone. There you go. Good hit. A little bit of smoke for Roland. Very important. After all, seeing how they are literally effective or ineffective for pretty much all damage. I just need to make sure that all our damage is going to do extra damage around here, right? Burn has also been applied. That's good. 13. Perfect job, Mint. Ow! Don't do that. Okay, unlock. Great job. 11, 10. A little bit extra smoke. Now, I should have ash stuff, right? Yeah, I have the ash stuff now. Endurance. If there's no companion present. The Selector Baron defeats companion. All Baron recover. Would be helpful, but I don't know if Roland is going to have more allies. I think Road to Happiness would be a bit better for us, especially on Kana. If there are no pages in hand, inflict feeble, disarm, bind, paralysis to all. Ooh. I would love that, but I usually always have lots of cards in my hand, so I guess in the name of love and hate! Love and hate, right? Okay, so... Huh? Oh, I lose that buff! Ah, so I have to use it right away! Interesting. If that's the case, who's my slowest guy? Now, if I get this right, Tivrid is going to get that Ash thing and clashes against Roland. Now, technically speaking, he has strength, but Tivrid also has strength, so she should be fine. Right? Something like this. Something like this. Okay, a good hit for Angelica. I wasn't able to get through that, but that's fine. A good hit for Mint. More smoke for the girl. Light recovery for Mint, very important. There we go. Strength for the next scene, light recovery as well. It's just great. Now I need. Did that work? I'm not entirely sure. I have no idea. I think it worked. Maybe it worked. The soul link thing has been lowered. It's down to 2 now, so I guess it worked. Wait. Okay, that's just blood, right? That's just blood. For a second I thought her soul is cracking or something. Ooh, walls in white. On hit, on Clash win, destroy all dice of the opponent. On Clash lose, destroy all dice on this page. 6-9. Interesting. So I should technically be able to break the bond now, right? And I think I have redirected pretty much everything. Okay. This is really complicated. I have to say, this is really complicated right now. There are so many dices. It's incredible. I actually got a hit on my Mint. It was unexpected. Interesting. Okay, let's take a recovery for Kana. That's good. More recovery. Thank you very much. Let's fine. It's fine. Only a little bit of damage. We take that. We totally take that. Another good hit. Come on. There we go. Strength for the next scene. One soul link has been broken. Was that enough to break it now? I still see the icon. I'm not entirely sure about that. Is it broken? Yes. Yes. They lost the thing. They lost the thing. They lost the spirit. His frenzy and fury. Ah. Okay, there is a decent chance that this might be a bit overkill, but sometimes you have to do some drastic measures, right? Sometimes you have to do some drastic measures, especially if the game gives you the opportunity to just steamroll all of them within one turn, right? Especially since I'm able to stagger every single one of them. Oh god, Roland, I'm so sorry. But at the very least, you're going to die at the same time. Almost. Right? There you go. He's dead. And she's dead. See? At the very least, you two died together. Right? That's the best that I could do for you. Ah, never mind, he's still around. Oh, he's sad. If I beheaded my nightmare, I would feel good for the moment. I had been bearing this shit until now to experience a small victory. If I were to go out this pain, would I be able to accept that it is over? Oh, she sings! Oh no! That is good, that's good, but at the same time, oh no! Neglect this choice I've been given wounded. Find a way to me in some other form eventually. I'm not entirely sure what the start was, but I thought it would all be over once I had accomplished this dream of vengeance. I had a reason I couldn't give up. I told myself that this was for me. But was it for you? That it is only fair for me to destroy this place for taking the one I cherish away. Up. There. Even if no one understood me, at least I would be able to understand myself. There. Deeper into the darkest pits, fate made my heart cruel. The paradise I only got to step in once. What did I do for it to be stolen from me so ruthlessly? Time stood still for me ever since that day. All I can see now is the life of the past, shrouded in darkness. But if I forgave everything, then if I decided to live down, or rather, live down my past now, I felt I might have nowhere to stand. And I felt I might have to let go of all these precious memories of it. That is what really scares me, Angelica. If I beheaded my nightmare, I might feel good for a moment. Oh, Roland. Look how sad he is. So sad. The blade is ultra cruel, but he's so sad. What's this? Defenses dice gain 1 to power with this the scene. If the dentist die loses in a clash, take 3/6 dagger damage. Scars, cut. Take 2/5 damage, less damage from slash attacks. When hit by slash attacks, 25%. Oh, you use the abilities of the blood abnormality, or rather, my bloodbath abnormality. I was wondering when you're going to start using those pages, seeing how this is your realization and stuff. Okay, first and foremost, new abilities. Shimmering, still the same. Memories of the library. For the duration of this phase, gain unique passive ability each scene. HP does not go below 40%. If Roland's HP is at 40% at the end of the scene, proceed to the next phase. Fully recover stagger resistance when proceeding to the next phase. Scars. Reduce the incoming damage. Yeah, okay, that's something that I already read. Destroys the weapon summoned by this effect can be nullified by destroying the weapon summoned by Roland. I can nullify that effect? Okay. And of course the blood ability. But the blood is the same, right? There's nothing extra. No. Extra stagger damage. Okay. Roland! What do you have now? Memories. Yun Office. Gain 2 protection. 5-9, 4-8, 5-8. Memory. Dawn Office. Unused. Give 2 protection to 2 random allies who don't have allies, Roland. 7-18 is kind of dangerous though. Memory. Spy Association. Unused. If not a clash, dice gain +2 power. On clash win, 7-10. The next value is increased by 3. 3-7. On hit, inflict 3 bleed and disarm. Ooh. Ooh. You can inflict 6 disarm in one scene? That's kind of unfair. Huh. Then Agony. On clash win, deal 4 stagger damage, inflict 1 fragile next scene. 5-10. Conflict. 4-8. 3-8. Destroy opponent's next die. Deal 5 damage to target. And he has a way to recover a stagger. Okay. Kinda. I have a lot of sturdy defenses, so they should be able to handle that just fine. Okay, guys. That didn't work. Oh, shoot. I was hoping to get the vibration on them, so that my bonbon would only need to clash against the second die, the first die. But sadly, that didn't quite work, and now she's staggered. And I hate it when my bonbon is staggered, because bonbon is supposed to do a lot of damage around here. That's fine. At the very least we have some burn. More burn. Barely do any damage against him, that's not good. I need to push him down to 400... no wait, 40%. Around 400 HP, right? Something like that. Erosion... I don't have Nyx. What is Void again? Add an or return to Void page to hand, cost 3. Exhaust all pages on hand. Gain additional strength equal to the numbers of pages exhausted as well. I could boost up my Tivera to no end. But I would need it to swap my deck after that. You know what? I think that's worth it. I think that is actually worth it. What's this? If there's no pages in hand, afflict feeble, disarm, bind... Maybe. If I'm going to get rid of all of my pages... But sealing the speed dice is also really handy. I want the speed dice. Huh. Hammer, Mason Axe, Dagger. Do they also come with special abilities? Engraving Spite. If this remains by the end of the scene, it is nailed to the ground. The last die on the combat page used on the 5th scene is recycled once for each weapon on the ground. Nailed into the ground. So I have to destroy them right away. Is that it? I need to make sure that Bonbon was able to survive. And I need to make sure that everyone was able to destroy all of those extra weapons. So, Void, I'm sorry. I guess I have to wait a little bit longer for that. Just a tiny bit longer. And I'm just going to cross fingers now that Bonbon is able to survive this. Like, really. If she isn't, I'm going to have a problem. Okay. Okay! Those 2 mass attacks were already enough in order to destroy all those weapons. That is good to know. 36. I take it. 30, 13, 12. Good hit. Very good hits. Great. Keep it coming. Light recovery. Stagger's already down to 50%. Now what? You have more weapons. Ah, I see. So, Gold Rush is coming along. Can't redirect that one. He's a bit too fast and he's going to do a lot of damage. So, Bonbon. I have a counter dice, but I don't think that counter dice is going to do anything against that. But we'll see, right? At the very least, we still have Relentless, so, yeah. Ah, shoot! The Puppeteer one survived as well! No way! Okay, that was blocked. A good hit. I got the Stagger. But somehow I have the feeling those things are going to be... Oh, shoot! You didn't even get your Unrelenting? Incredible! Yeah, I think those things are actually going to survive. Which is weird. Like, what? 2? No way! No way you're going to survive on 2, right? There's no way! Yes! Okay. Okay! We killed one of them! 2 of them! I failed with that one, but at the very least we got the others. Okay, he's almost staggered. Bong Bong is down to 4. Unrelenting has not been activated yet, I think. Maybe. What the hell is that? A great sword. Ah. I just don't trust the guts and unrelenting stuff. I don't want to lose my Bong Bong because I don't see it. Or should I just believe? I mean, Tanya was super busty. Ah, you know what? I'm gonna believe in Tanya. Come on, Tanya. Don't fail me now. Do not fail me now. There we go. The power of love and hate. Reflect. Another reflect. Down to 44. That's good. Oh, too bad. Almost got it. That's fine. 16! 13! 15! No, wait! Bonbon! You were supposed to almost die! Ah, that's such a waste. And he's staggered now. Okay. And that is it. Okay. Yeah, that should certainly be enough in order to reach the next phase. Yeah. Already reached it. It was around 400, it's actually 399, but close enough. Close enough. Okay. Paralysis is for the next scene, that's good. Evil has also been applied. Don't really have that much plead, but I can't really do anything about it. And the burn is still around. What was that? Second phase. Roland and his army of Roland. Image of bygones. Image of bygones. Is it still the same stuff or do you have something new now? Scattering fragments of recollection. At the beginning of a phase, 4 images of bygones are summoned. Each have different abilities. I see. Image of Bygone. Speed die slot +1. Does not gain speed die from emotion level bonus. At the start of each scene, exhausts all pages in hand, in deck, so that's pretty much shimmering in the skies. Fervent Beats. This character dies at the end of the 3rd scene, after which it was summoned. Gain 2 strength and endurance, 3 haste and protection each scene, until dead. All stagger damage resistance changes to ineffective. Max HP is is ineffective once max HP is lowered by 50%. Image of Bygone. Learning. Use the combat page Learn for all speed dice. If the character's attack hits, it inflicts lie status, which changes the cost of pages at random next scene. So you can give me lies? But isn't it good for me if I have lies? Or is it just going to increase the cost? Because that would be bad. Pulsation. Speed stat. On hit gives 1 strength to all allies next to... Oh no. If the character couldn't deal any damage using offensive dice, by the end of the scene takes stagger damage. That's good. Max HP is increased by 50%. Ah, you have the heart. You have pulsation. The heartbeat. Lies. And learning. And fervent beat. The guy that kills itself. That he should technically kill himself after 3 turns. So you technically use more of our abnormality pages. I see. Without transforming yourself? That's good to know. I'm pretty much clear. The only problem is that this one has much strength, endurance, and speed. So it's very unlikely for me to ever outspeed him, but it's still fine. It's gonna be fine. Okay. Strength boost. That was to be expected. I think I was able to destroy a couple of dices, which is very handy. Okay, you blocked so that you learned my weak dices. That's perfect. Thank you! Full recovery! Just the way we like it! Did that trigger unrelenting? No idea, but we'll see, right? We will see. Okay, vibration is on. Reflected. Did I get the stagger on anyone? Please tell me I got the stagger at least on one. Not even that guy? Really? Not him? Okay, I got one. I have one stagger. One stagger. Huh? 2 staggers. Okay, I actually killed him as well. Oh, that's even better. That is even better. If I don't intercept it. So, yeah, Connor, I'm having high hopes for you to destroy both of their dices. And it seems like it worked like a charm. Okay. Now. Actually speaking, was he about to get staggered? Yes, he's about to get staggered. No, wait. Was that the right guy? That wasn't my counter dice guy, right? Please don't tell me it was my counter. No, it was my... I only got 1 hit! Because he's almost dead! Ah! Such a shame! I wanted to use more of my claim my bone stuff. Oh well. Sometimes it's just that way, huh? Light recovery. And that should certainly be enough to finish him off. Yeah. Ah, Tiverit, you're too strong! The others were supposed to light recover a little bit. I mean, look at Bonbon! She's hanging on with free lights! Why are you charging? Roland? Scream! Mass individual! Ah! Love to see that! Inflict fragile physical paralysis! 12 to 16. Ah. I'm also trying to seal his speed die with Sword of Sharpened Tears. With the attack buff and my pierce buff, I should be able to break through it without any problems. And if he has less attacks, it's only helpful for us, right? Yeah, totally. Everyone got hit. I don't think anybody got staggered, so that's good. And he... Did he get 2 seals? Yes, I see 2 crosses. Okay, that's good. That's very good. Light recovery for Kana. There we go. He's getting really close to being staggered. Down to 9. That's not good. Mint is hanging on 5 stagger. Oh god. Woo! Powerful hits from Mint. That's good. Down to 200 almost. There we go. Another stack of burn, already up to 20, towards 21. Are you still going for it? No, you're no longer charging. And we do have endurance and unlocked blades, so technically speaking, the chances should be relatively high. Right? Yeah. Okay, I only got one. I only got one recovery on Tidward. That's good enough, I guess. Yes. Yes. Good job, mate. You pretty much recovered 50% of your stagger resistance. That's great. And he is almost down. 54. Just a tiny bit more. So, I'm gonna redirect that one towards mid. Everything has been redirected. Nothing on the foot last time. I don't think he's gonna survive this. Nah, there's no way he's gonna survive this. He's barely hanging on. But I am going to recover all of my stagger with temperance. Oh, just great. God, I love the void card. I love the void card. Sure, I'm missing out on my Sword of the Tears ability now. Seeing how I don't have access to my piercer cards anymore. But hey, I had strength and endurance for days, right? Strength and endurance for days. Too bad that I didn't use it before, because I was kind of worried that I didn't have enough attack dice to take care of the weapons. Huh? Victory! Curtain calls for the reception of the Black Silence. Now then.